Hello everyone, my name is Passek, FlyFish Fanatic, and welcome to my tying bench. Today I will be tying a little jig pattern, river jig. This one was deadly for me. I was down on the Similkameen River in southern BC here last week. Last week would have been, practicing for the BC River Comp, which has gotten canceled because of weather and water temp and stuff like that, and fires in the area. But I was down there practicing, and this exact jig caught probably 80% of my fish. Mostly whitefish. Got some rainbows on it too. I think I got 6 rainbows and just tons of whitefish. So great little pattern. Again, it's very simple. I like tying my river pattern fairly simple. Sorry, I'm just trying to thread my bobbin while I talk because it came apart on me. Very simple, and I just dead drift this one. Just very simply dead drift it. Keep it dead drifting as it goes. I don't want this to be pulling at all, right? It wants to be as natural as possible. Upstream mends as required, and just get this one dead drifting. And like I said, I did very well with it. Just like I said, dead drifting, and especially in the deeper pools. It's a very heavy fly. Let's see if I can get this started. It's a very heavy fly, so it is definitely a river pattern. I don't know if I would try this on the lakes. I mean, it does represent a mayfly, so I can't see why not. But because of how heavy it is and stuff, and the way it's designed, it is designed as a river fly, right? So there we go. Sorry about that delay. Yeah. So the hook that we have is a Hends BL 124 in a size 14. The big game. I love this one. The hookup rate was phenomenal on this hook. And then the Hends Tungsten Bead 3.5 mil. These are kind of a brownie bronze kind of. The other one that I did really well with as well is the same fly but with a Chartreuse bead. So okay, thread is going to be this is from Textreme. It's a light olive. Any lighter olive, watery olive, anything like that. And I'm just going to start this behind the bead. Just cover this hook shank to about the point of the hook. Cut off my rat's tail. Come back forward. And then I'm going to go right behind that bead. Get it in the position because it can be in 2 different spots, right? And then I'm just going to go right between my fingers and just kind of build up a bit of a thread dam right behind that bead. And that'll stop it from moving on me. Okay. Second material for the tail is CDL. So Coq de Leon. This is in the Parardo. And I'm just going to take just 3 or 4 little fibers, 5 little fibers off of here. I know mayflies are only supposed to have 2 or 3, but really once this is in the water, they slick together. So about there, is where I'm going to want it. Again, just to that point of that hook, maybe a little bit further than the point, and then under and over, under and over. Okay. And then I'm just going to come forward again. The body of this fly is the color of the thread. The thread is the body. You want these, if you're wanting to get these down, like I was fishing these in like 7 and 8 foot deep runs, and they get down. Like I was bouncing bottom with them. So casting upstream and then having them bounce. Next material is just some 0.1 or extra small silver wire. You could go with small. And honestly, if I had small, I probably would. I just ran out of small. I've been tying so many nymphs for not only myself competing, but also for the Canadian women's team that just competed down in Idaho and Montana. I tied a whole bunch up for them, so kind of ran out of a few materials, but it's okay. Okay, so now it's just going to build up a little bit of a taper here on for the body. Just flattening my thread just to get a nice, come back about 3/4 of the way and then back forward all the way. Right to behind that bead. Counterclockwise spin to flatten my thread. Go back about halfway. Back forward. Counterclockwise spin. Go about 1/4 of the way. Counter wrap my silver wire. Now I've got quite a few in my box, just like this. I just finish it off with a little bit of an orange hotspot, orange thread hotspot. But this one is going to get a little CDC collar right in the front here. So I've already got my CDC. It's the olive from Hends. Just so you guys know, Hends makes it's phenomenal CDC. They really are picky with their CDC, and this is actually a 5-gram pack, which are very hard to find, these big packs. So, okay, I've already got it prepped. I just took one side of the feather, because I don't want a lot. One side of one of the feathers, get it into my dubbing loop. A slow spin. Don't overspin your thread. I mean, unless you're using a GSP or something, then you can, it's almost impossible. And then I'm just going to go around 3-4 times here. Because it's only one side, it's wispy. And that's what you want, right? Okay. Then just tie that off. A couple of times on top. A couple of times in front. Give that a little nip. I usually get in here and I just kind of pinch these off. I don't want them past the body. So I'll just go and just want a bit of a collar there. Now I'll take my Sally's. Just put a tiny, tiny dab right on the thread. I don't want to try to do that. Obviously don't want to try to do that in there because there's CDC in the way and it'll get all caught up on it. So 3 turn and another 3 turn. And the fly is complete. And like I said, just dead drift this one. Obviously this one will ride EA, right? Which is nice because your tip won't get caught on the rocks and stuff. And these little bit of these downturned points on these Hends hooks will help as well, right? So, but that's it. That is the fly. I also have them exactly the same with this, with black ribbing. I didn't get a chance to fish that one this time around. I know they work. This time around I didn't get a chance to fish them because this one was doing so well. So, like once I put this on, I started off with just a straight Perdigon, black with black rib and an orange hotspot behind the bead. And I got a few, but it wasn't, it wasn't kicking butt. So I switched over to this, and as soon as I switched over to this, it was pretty well every single cast. I'm just trying to get this one little straggler, but it won't really matter because once it's in the water, that'll all slick back. But yeah, pretty well every single cast once I put this one on. So, alrighty. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. If you're subscribed, thank you very much. If you have not, please consider doing so. And we'll see you guys on the next tying video. Tie lines, everybody.